I don't know.
It is me, probably. Hello, this is Nicole Whitlock with the Ecom Seller Summit. And today I have with me the awesome, the amazing, the woman I love to listen to and love to follow, Miss Amy Wees. Hey, Amy.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for having me, Nicole. Happy to be here.
I am so glad that you're here. So, today we wanted to bring you all some great information. Our goal is to always be a blessing to people, to try and help them in their businesses, to help them to make progress in their businesses, and to help them to grow their business. So, today we're going to be talking a little bit about doing some research. Because Amy is known for, and I apologize, now the wind has decided to pick up because I have the window open. So I apologize for that. But Amy is known for private label. She is quite successful at it. She's also known for her trips to Canton Fair in China. I don't know when those will start up again. I know they did the online. And she's also known for, helping people optimize their listings. She's a great coach. And she also has an amazing group that she supports. So she does a lot of stuff that I just am in awe of. When I'm ready to do my private label, I'll be working with Amy to say, okay, I need to hire you as a coach. So today we're going to be talking about doing some, appropriate market research for your products, especially in times like this. So I'm going to let Amy take it away.
Yeah, Nicole gets to just relax. And, I think there's a lot of, I know for me as well, when I'm considering new products, I'm a little bit nervous about launching new products right now, right? Because the market is so seemingly volatile. We don't know if, the new products, the existing products that we have in our private label businesses are going to continue to do well. We don't know if the new products that we were thinking about before, if those are going to be awesome or if we need to rethink them. So I wanted to show you guys how I find unique opportunities and how I'm able to study trends in the marketplace. So I'll just share my screen and we'll get right to work here. And I have a little slideshow for you guys, and we will get moving. So here we go, market research and validation. So what I want to be able to teach you guys is how do you actually validate your ideas, right? You might come up with an idea for a product and you might have used like some Amazon product research software or something like that. And you think, okay, there's the competition's not too bad. It's pretty good. It looks like there's an opportunity. I can beat this other competitor in their listing and in photographs and stuff like that. But how do you actually know that this is going to be a trend that's going to continue in the market, that there's an opportunity to meet a need that isn't met already? And then how do you make sure before you go and spend thousands of dollars sourcing that? As Nicole mentioned, we've got Canton Fair coming up. We're going to do a virtual Canton Fair. We have a discussion group where we're going to come together and we're going to attend the virtual Canton Fair together. But do you have a list? Are you ready to source products? Are you ready to move forward with your products? So that's what we're going to talk about today. Like, how do you research the market? How do you find those opportunities? And then how do you validate that the opportunity is actually a good one? So who the heck am I? Nicole kind of already talked about this. I have 4 online businesses and I'm an inventor. I invented a product for cats and I've helped hundreds of entrepreneurs develop unique products as well as just differentiate regular products and launch them in e-commerce. I'm an SEO expert and a copywriter. And I have a podcast called the Amazon FBA Seller Roundtable. So anyway, you can find me kind of all over the place here. And I also co-own a company called Rebate Jet, where we do rebates for sellers and buyers of products. And anyway, so I got a lot kind of going on online, but my real passion is helping people bring those unique products to market, because when you're the first to market with a cool product, even if it's just a temporary, just a small differentiation of a current product on the market, you're going to make some crazy sales. And so what I love to do is help people develop unique products or develop differentiations to existing products that really matter to the marketplace. and show them how to do that. Teach them how to source at profitable margins, all that good stuff. All right, so what should you guys be sourcing now? I have this picture over here of these, what's going on supposedly in fashion in 2020. I don't know. I kind of like the polka dot dress on the left. Check that out. But what of the published trends? Like we have these fashion trends over here. Which of these published trends are actually going to change now that people have been home and working from home? Is over the next couple months, are we going to be selling more leisure wear than we're going to be selling of this high-end fashion? Maybe, right? Maybe there's some published trends that are going to change. Existing products, so those products that you already have, are those products going to continue to sell well? Or, do you need to perhaps pivot some of those products or change them up a little bit? And then your new product ideas, how do you decide whether to move forward with your new product ideas that maybe you were thinking about sourcing? Are they still good ideas? Are they still relevant for now? So I'm going to talk about how to do that. So there are some proven methods. People have been trading goods and services since the caveman days. I love to say that. It's one of my favorite sayings because it's true. Supply and demand doesn't really change over time. If you can figure out the demand that there isn't a supply for, whether you're doing retail arbitrage, online arbitrage, whatever you got going on, private label, you are going to be successful. So that's what it's all about, supply and demand. So how do we verify supply and demand? We use two proven methods that stand the test of time. Market research is learning what people want, what they're talking about, what the market wants. And then validation, verifying that they will actually buy this product from you instead of your competitors. So if we can master these two things, we are going to be successful. It's going to be great. So market research, there are some questions that you should answer during your market research. Number one, is it a growing or steady trend? There might be sudden growth. For example, face masks right now are in a peak, right? But is that going to continue? Should we be getting into face masks right now? I don't know, right? Are people asking questions about it? So if we go online, do we see people searching about that? Do we see people asking questions about it? If we're in Facebook groups of a certain market, are people asking about it? Is it trending, right? Number three, what kind of differentiations are people searching for? So are they searching for, a new kind of a cat toy with a feather on it? Are they searching for a coffee mug with lights? What are they searching for? Look for the with, the versus, the ands, all of those kind of keywords. And then what are people blogging about in this trend? For example, if I go to Pinterest and I look for a certain topic, what blogs are pinned the most? What kind of topics are the most popular? And then finally, what is the industry saying about this trend? You can always look in industry publications for your niche, and you're going to find a lot of really, really great information. So I'm going to go over how to do that, how to answer each of these questions. Number one, we're going to use some tools. There's lots of tools. You don't have to use just the tools that I've mentioned here. You can always hit up the Googles and find even more tools for this, but I've showed you some of my favorite tools here. We got number one, Google Trends to check trends. So you can go to trends.google.com. There's another really great trending site called Trendly. I use this one a lot, as well as Cart, which shows the most bought things on Shopify. So even if you're doing arbitrage, you might be able to find some really cool things on Cart to also put in some of your other e-commerce channels and to source. So then we've got Answer the Public. This tool actually shows us what questions people are asking across the internet. Don't worry about taking copious notes about these tools because I'm going to show you examples of each of them in just a moment. Number three is keyword tools. So such as Ahrefs, I use Brand Overflow, Ubersuggest by Neil Patel, a bunch of keyword tools. You can use your e-commerce keyword tools. The bottom line is we want to know what keywords are trending and what related keywords are trending, and then what the search volume is for those keywords. So if I'm, going to launch a coffee mug with lights, I want to make sure that people are actually searching for coffee mug with lights. That would be helpful. And then finally, the search bar. the search bar is great. It's my favorite free keyword tool. Search engines want to make people happy. Think about how Google got popular. Google got popular by showing people the most relevant results. I remember I would always tell people, well, I want to go to Google. I don't want to use Bing or Microsoft Edge or whatever because they don't have good search results. They don't show me what I'm interested in. And that's why I use Google, right? And same thing on Amazon. Amazon has 6 times the conversion rates of other e-commerce websites because they show people relevant results for the products they're looking for. So if you ever notice when you type in a search bar, you're going to see suggestions. That's what people are searching for. So that's a really great keyword tool to use. You can also use the search bar on social media websites. You can use the search bar on Pinterest. I'm going to show you some examples of that. And then finally, don't forget about your industry publications. You can find out a lot of information about what people are interested in, what they're buying, where they're buying it, how they're buying it, how much money they're spending on it, what their age is, what their demographics are. I mean, you can find out so much great information. It's already published for you. Why not use it? So in this presentation, I'm going to get into the niche of baby showers. Some people think after this coronavirus thing, people are going to be super interested in baby showers, right? Because they think people are having babies right now. Who knows? But either way, if I go on Google Trends, I can see that in the last 12 months, baby shower is actually, it's actually down. Right here, we see it's down. Well, I mean, that could be concerning if I'm thinking about getting into baby showers. What's going on with baby showers? But if I search by the last 5 years, I can see it's actually down on a pretty regular basis, and then it comes right back up again. So you want to look at your trends over time, not just over the last 12 months, but also over the last 5 years so that you get a better idea of what's trending when. Next, baby shower with Answer the Public, answerthepublic.com. Remember, this website shows us what questions people are asking about something. So I put in baby shower and I learned that people are asking questions like, are baby shower favors or games necessary? Can the baby shower with me? That's an interesting one, but it also tells me that baby shower can have more than one meaning. That's something that's important. I've seen a lot of people think that a keyword is really popular and they'll launch a product and that keyword doesn't actually represent that product. For example, in this case, can the baby shower with me is not the same as a baby shower. So this is why you really want to get into your keywords and look at the search results for each of your keywords, because you might learn, oh, they're actually talking about the baby showering with them, not throwing a baby shower, right? So, and then what baby shower gifts to buy? People are wondering about that. When should baby showers be held? What about themes? What about gifts? All that kind of fun stuff. So now I can learn, okay, this is what questions people are asking. So they want to know about favors and games and all that kind of cool stuff. So then I scroll down further and I actually get those differentiations. I learned that people are asking about baby showers and gender reveal parties. When I got into researching baby showers, I didn't even think about gender reveal parties. And what about down here at the verses? Baby shower versus a sprinkle. I don't even know what a sprinkle is. If I'm going to get into this niche, I better research that. It's really important. And then, like baby shower like games. And people are looking into different games and stuff like that. So we look with verses, people are wondering about baby shower and gender reveal ideas. So if I'm going to get into this niche, I'm going to really, really research all of these things so that I understand where the opportunities are lying. Next, I put baby shower into Reddit. Reddit is a great site because people feel really comfortable talking on Reddit. They can talk anonymously. They can share a lot of cool things. And you can see this baby shower cake that somebody posted about got 19,000 upvotes. There's 192 comments here. Do you think somebody might be talking about their experience with different things at baby showers? Yes, get into it. Check it out. It's free. It's awesome information. And then somebody else says the perfect baby shower invitation. Okay, I wonder what that's about. If I'm going into baby shower print on demand kind of stuff, Well, I would probably want to research this and look at what kind of invitations are popular. So now I go on Pinterest and I put in baby shower. And remember what I said about the search bar? You can discover a lot of things that people are searching for. And so on Pinterest, baby shower ideas is the top search thing at the time that I type this in, right? And then down here, I get some boards that I can follow that are really, really popular on Pinterest. So this is a really great way for me to just get into the niche, find out what people are pinning, what people are talking about, and potential opportunities. So then baby shower keyword tools. This is a tool called Brand Overflow. And what it shows me when I type in baby shower, it shows me search volume. It shows me popular blog articles, popular websites. And it also shows me related keywords that the top 10 websites also rank for. So it's really interesting that, here again, we see baby shower ideas for games. Where have we seen that before, right? We see baby shower in India. Isn't that interesting? What about, is there an India population here in the US that we could potentially serve? Is there an opportunity there? Baby shower photography, that's interesting. Okay, we have baby shower boys, baby shower tableware, baby shower decorations, ideas on a budget, all kinds of really great information here about other things we should be thinking about if we're researching this trend in this topic. So then we see all of these websites, these ranking websites. One thing that's important to note here, you can see number 3 here, partycity.com. I've seen so many private label sellers make this mistake. They will launch a product that people like to buy in the store. So they use maybe product research software or something like that, and they will launch a product that people don't like to buy on Amazon. They like to go to the store. And so what you can do is you can do your keyword research and you can discover, like, for example, baby shower decorations are probably really popular at Party City because I can go in the store and buy everything I need instead of getting, bits and pieces. So you want to make sure that whatever you're selling in that niche is something that people actually buy on the platform that you plan to sell it on. And so these keyword tools can kind of show us some insight into that. It gives us some really great, like, how much is it shared on Facebook? How much engagement did this get? Wikipedia has a huge amount of interest in the baby shower. So, we should be checking that out and seeing what it says, right? All right, next, marketplace trends. So what is the industry saying? I just typed in baby industry trends in Google and look at all the information that I get. I get information about the market size and the trends, and they're talking about baby food, baby safety, convenience, all that kind of fun stuff. So I'm going to get a lot of great information. When I went to launch my my cat litter cleaner, my cat litter box cleaner product, I really looked into the marketplace trends as I was writing my business plan, and I learned so many great things. I learned that people buy cat litter accessories online. I learned that they spend a lot of money on them. I learned that they keep rebuying them, which shows that there's a problem with the current products in the industry, right? Because they're constantly spending money. They're not just buying it once and forgetting it. They're trying lots of different things. So I really learned a lot about the size of the market, the age of the people, how many people have cats, how much is the market growing. And I learned also from industry analysis reports and stuff like that, what retailers are looking for. It's really, really great information. And then you can see over here on Amazon, I typed in baby shower and look, I can see what people are buying, what people are interested in. And I can see gifts, thank you cards. But we don't actually see like baby shower games in the top suggested search, right? We see it at the very bottom here, but maybe people are looking for less of those than they are of some of these other things. So it's just really good to look into that. All right, now I want to dig deeper. I really want to encourage you guys to not only study the main topic that you're getting into. Let's say I know that I'm going to do a baby shower game. I know it. I've got an idea for a baby shower game. It's awesome. Great. I still want you to study baby shower, because if you didn't study baby shower, you might not have learned that gender reveals are also a competitor of baby showers. You might not have learned about sprinkle like we saw, right? You might not have learned those things. So I really want you to study the topic in general and then dig down into the actual niche that you're trying to get into. So if we look at this keyword tool, Brand Overflow, it's showing us search volume across the internet. We can see baby shower gets 135,000 searches. The PPC difficulty, this means how much competition for the amount of search volume there are, is very hard, right? It's very hard to rank for baby shower because there's so many subtopics under it, right? If we look for baby shower games, there's even more search volume than baby shower alone. So we know that, you know, there's a lot of opportunity there. However, again, there's a lot of competition for that keyword. So you always want to use a framework. As I mentioned earlier, I follow a business planning template because it gives me the exact questions I should be answering and how to answer those questions. So I use a business plan template from score.org, and you can just put this in Google to find it, Score Business Planning Template. And what's great about it is you can download it. It's free to download, and it's going to walk you through how to do your market, not necessarily how to do your market research. You're learning that with this presentation, with these tools, but it is going to show you how to do your, how to look at your market and what kind of things you should be including and caring about in the terms of your overall business plan. So I love using a business plan template for filling in the blanks of my market research. All right, now let's get over to product validation, right? We have an idea for a product. We've discovered the marketplace. Let's say that I'm gonna try to get into like a baby shower game or something like that. What do I need to know to move forward? I know there's opportunity. I see that it's trending. I see it's a trend that's not going away. So I come up with a product idea. How do I know whether to move forward or not? Number one, I want to know, are they going to buy it from me? And why will they buy it from me instead of my competitors? And number two, how much are they going to pay for it? Why do I care how much they're going to pay? Because we're not running a charity. We have to be profitable. So if, for example, I am launching a baby shower game and people will only pay $5 for that game, they don't see a lot of value in it, and it's going to cost me $4 to source it, I probably can't move forward with that. It's not profitable, right? So you definitely want to make sure that it's profitable and scalable. You want to find out how much people would pay it, and you want to make sure that they buy it from you. And we're going to get into that. So the questions we have to answer during our validation is number one, does my differentiation matter to the potential customer, right? We have to know if we're launching this particular baby shower game and it's a little bit different. Let's say, you know, we are doing it with cards. We're making a card game, and, you know, our competitor, they have a different type of card game. Well, why will they buy it from me instead of somebody else, right? I see the UPS person outside here. They're about to ring my doorbell, I think. We've had so many UPS pickups this week. Yep, there it is. But anyway, so does my differentiation matter? Does the thing that I'm going to do, the differentiation that I'm going to make, is the customer searching for that? What do they think of my differentiation? Do they care about, you know, my baby shower game with the cards, with different types of cards as compared to the main competitor? How much will they pay for it? Are they only going to pay $5 and it cost me $4 to source? Ooh, yikes. Do they prefer my version or the best seller? So this is the other huge mistake I see private label sellers make. They'll see a bestseller out there and they will see that that bestseller doesn't have a lot of competition, and they go, all right, I'm going to steal some of that market share. The problem with that is you have no idea where their market share is coming from. You don't know if they're on every shelf across the country and people trust their brand. You don't know if it's all people searching for their brand and not the product type. You don't know if that is something that they're just buying on Amazon for convenience, but they normally buy it at Walmart in the store, right? So it's definitely dangerous to look and say, oh, there's one bestseller and there's not a lot of competition. I'm just going to make the exact same thing as that seller and hope to steal their market share. Because remember, buying is an emotional experience, and customers are often going to follow that top brand that they know. It's Old Faithful, right? They know they can trust that brand. So it's really hard. You need to know that they're going to buy from you and they have a reason to buy from you, and that your differentiation is enough to get them to buy from you. So then finally, will they follow me to launch and beyond? So can you get them interested in your message? Can you get them connected with you? If you build a Facebook group for moms, are they going to help you through your launch process, give you great feedback, and then actually buy your products? It's really important to know these things before we continue. It's important to understand and validate that. So the tools we can use for validation, the great thing is we have the internet. The internet's incredible. It gives us so much more, than back in the day when we didn't have the internet. We had to go out and find people or hire survey companies and stuff like that to find information for us. Well, what's great is all that information is published. So now we can pull that out on reports from like Nielsen and Google surveys and stuff like that. But we can utilize so many channels now. We can look in social media groups. We can go on Reddit and see what people are saying. We can run surveys on PickFu or Google surveys. We can get after captive audiences. For example, an influencer we could become influencers ourselves and really have a captive audience give us that direct feedback, right? Maybe we put a video on TikTok and we got a lot of views. Well, that's great validation. That's great feedback for us. So let's go through an example of my validation process. So let's say that I'm thinking about getting into baby shower games. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. So I'm on Pinterest over here and I read this pin that's highly pinned, it's very popular, and it says 21 baby shower games that don't suck. Great. Okay, I'm going to go read that article. It's very popular. Awesome. I'm going to go read it. And I see that create nursery art is one idea. And what people are doing is they're taking a canvas and they have all the guests come to the baby shower, and then everybody paints a little something, and then you have something to hang in the nursery. And I thought, oh man, I could actually private label that, right? I could include a canvas and some paints and, great. All right. Well, the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go out on Amazon and see, are there other people already doing that, right? So I start searching for nursery artwork, and I see nursery artwork canvas. Okay, that's cool. But the results are just artwork, there's no like DIY. So then I think, okay, well, maybe I need to search under baby shower games. So I started looking for baby shower game kits, and I don't really see anything like that, anything like this art thing. So I continued my search, and I searched nursery art baby shower game on Google, and I learned that there's a lot of Pinterest pins, there's Etsy for baby shower wall art, but then I was able to find this on Amazon. I was able to find these little fingerprint art kits for using this at a baby shower. But you can see by the ranks here that these products aren't selling very well. And I can't really differentiate that. I mean, I can't even find any products related to this nursery art that this blog was talking about. So I squashed the idea because I think there's nothing telling me that there's an opportunity here. So the second thing that I looked at back on that blog that we were just talking about, the second thing that I noticed was they were talking about how there was this cool idea for people to come and paint these blocks, these wooden blocks. Each person painted a block, and then the baby could play with them when they got older, or it could make a really cool nursery decoration. So I go on Amazon again and I search for wooden blocks, and I see baby shower is coming up immediately. Ding, 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 ding. Wow. Okay. Is anyone else thinking of my kit idea? Okay. So I look in these wooden blocks, baby shower. I noticed that it's just the blank wooden blocks, and they're actually selling really well. Look at this, 8,000 in toys and games for blank wooden blocks. Cool. I know now that this is an opportunity. I don't see anyone selling these kits. So now I'm going to head over to Google and I'm going to see if anyone anywhere is selling these kits. I know they're buying the heck out of these blocks for the kits. So let's go over our questions that we're supposed to validate. Now we're kind of getting into this process. Does my differentiation matter to the potential customer? Yep. I know that people are searching for supplies to make these blocks and I know they're buying them. What do they think of it? I don't know. I don't know what they think of it. I don't know what they think of a kit. I know they think this idea is cool, but I didn't find any kits for this on Amazon. So I'm not sure what they think of it. So I'm thinking maybe I'll source a few locally. You know, I can go to the craft store and source some and put them together and send them into Amazon and see if they sell. That would be a really great way to test out the market. Number 3, how much would they pay for it? Again, I don't know. There aren't any of these. I can see how much the blocks cost on Amazon and I know people are buying them, but I need to find out how much would they pay for it. So I am going to keep looking. And this is where I'm going to come back to my validation tools. And I could ask, I could post on social media. I could put my kit together, post on social media, and I could ask, what do you think of it? How much would you pay for it? Right? Some people, the big question I get here is people say, well, wouldn't I give away my idea then? No, let me tell you, if you posted in a mom's group, 90% of people are not going to take your idea. They have no idea how to bring a product to market. They're not in your field, you know. And plus, if you post a picture of this kit, they have no idea that it's not already on the market. So it's not like they're looking at it for an opportunity to steal it. So you really lose nothing by just putting it out there and saying, hey, you know, what do you think of this? You could also put 2 different pictures on PickFu. You could say, would you rather just buy these blocks or would you rather buy this kit like this? Like, which one is more appealing to you, right? But anyway, this is one way to do it. The other way is I'm looking for, is somebody else already buying something similar? So I go on Google and I search for DIY baby shower name blocks. And I see that the results over here, look at this on Google Shopping, a ton of these, again, these wooden blocks for sale. But I also see a bunch of kits being sold on Etsy. So now I see this one, and on Etsy, we can see this one has 1,400 reviews. You think it's been bought a couple of times? Yeah, $25 price point. Then we have some new kits that are selling, and we can see they're being sold for $33 and $38, and people are buying them. 138 reviews, 282 reviews. Bingo, I've now validated that people are buying them. I know nobody's selling them in the mass market, and I know how much they'll pay for them happily, right? So awesome. This is a way for me to validate outside of going in a Facebook group and saying, hey, what do you think of this product and how much would you pay for it? Now I know what they think of it and how much they'd pay for it. Look at these reviews, 5-star reviews, and look at the amount of reviews that we have here. So as I mentioned, now I know how much they're going to pay for it. And what I'm going to do differently is I'm going to include an instruction card. I'm going to include excellent branding. And the second question we have to ask is, can we source it profitably? I did some research. I can source the blocks for $1.66 right here in the US. I can source some Mod Podge for $2. And I can source the printables for putting on with the Mod Podge and the markers for $1 each. That puts my margins at 7x, $5.66. And then once this product takes off, I can source it at larger volumes and save even more money, which means this product is profitable and scalable. All right. And then my next question, do they prefer my version or the best seller? Well, there is no best seller. There's nothing like this in the market, but we know people are searching for it and we know they're buying it on Etsy. So a brand dedicated to this would be a welcome option on the mass market. And then will they follow me to launch and beyond? Well, considering the only kits that are being sold are DIY kits, if I can do a better job, I think I can really generate a lot of buzz for this idea, and it's going to make a really great kind of content piece and a cornerstone for a brand, for a full brand. So you can always research these options further. You can always go into those Facebook groups and ask, hey, what do you think about this? You can get further feedback. You can do a Google survey. You can do all of that. Or you can just throw a couple of them on the market and see how it goes, right? But you guys see how I just found this product idea simply by searching through a blog post and then looking for opportunities. That's all I did. I studied the market. I searched through a blog post that was popular, and I looked at, okay, well, can I buy that? Can I buy any of these ideas that were mentioned in these blog posts? And then I looked at the results of that. So I found an opportunity just by creating these slides. So I know if you guys go through this journey yourselves, you're also going to find an incredible opportunity in the marketplace for product ideas without using any product research software, without having to worry about 3,000 other sellers launching the exact same thing because it was all featured on Jungle Scout, right? We don't have to worry about that. We study the market, we find opportunities that nobody else is finding, and we get to be first to market with really cool products. So just reviewing here, does my differentiation matter to the potential customer? Yes, it does. What do they think of it? Well, I'm going to research the trends further, and I'm going to test the market. How much would they pay for it? I know $35 to $38. I know my margins are good. Do they prefer my version or the best seller? I would be first to mass market, so I really think it's going to be a good thing. As I said, I can always research that further. And will they follow me to launch and beyond? Well, I have a plan for that. I'm going to create a blog post about it. I'm going to get moms interested in it, and I'm going to have them sign up for the launch of this product. So I've got a plan for that. I'm excited to launch this product. And of course, I'm not in the baby niche, so feel free to steal this product idea if you are. But you can also use this same process to find your own product ideas. So a review. What we have done is we have simply verified supply and demand. And through market research and validation, we've learned what people want. We found some opportunities. We dug deeper in the niche. We narrowed down those opportunities, and then we validated each of those narrowed down opportunities. We made sure our differentiation mattered. We ensured that they would buy our product. We found out what they would pay for it, and we learned and came up with a plan for how we would engage a following and send out a brand message for this product and brand. So this is the thing, right? We're about to go to the virtual Canton Fair. I have a mastermind group. I'm inviting you all to attend. It's $49 a month. And this month in May, this is what we are going to go through. We are going to really dig deep into understanding your profits, your scalability. I can't tell you how many people I talk to in private label that aren't actually making any money. They've got 30% profit margins. It's not enough. I want you guys to be at much better profit margins. I want you to understand how to come up with effective ideas. I want you to understand how to source them profitably. So this month in the mastermind group, we are coming up with our sourcing list to prepare to source for Q4, right? So I really want to get into niche discovery and teaching you guys how to do market research, understanding your numbers, prioritizing your ideas, and coming up with a list of really great products for you to move forward with. So Nicole has the link for you in this post. You can go and check out our mastermind and join us in the mastermind this month, and we will be excited to have you. All right, Nicole, that is what I have.
I had to unmute myself and I hit the wrong button.
That's all right.
So I just think that is great information that she shared with us. I mean, here's the deal. You've been wanting to get into private label. Amy's really good at it. She's really good at helping you figure out what is in demand. And there's some other tricks that she has up her sleeve, like, I know that she's connected and she can help you figure out how to get your stuff in stores. Q4.
Yes.
Yeah.
The other thing too that people really, really struggle with, Nicole, is they come up with these cool product ideas, but they have no idea how to develop that product or find a manufacturer. And they're scared to death of going on Alibaba and trying to communicate their product requirements. So then they end up just launching a commodity and going into a price war, race to the bottom, and it's just a mess. And so the thing is, you don't have to use Alibaba. You should be afraid to use Alibaba. You should be. Like, it's mostly third parties. You can't protect your ideas on there. So really what it's important to learn if you're in private label is How do you develop products? How do you communicate your requirements to a supplier? How do you protect your ideas? And how do you effectively source your unique, awesome, differentiated products? That's what it comes down to. And then source them at profitable margins. I can't tell you how many people go on Alibaba and they get these prices that are just insane. And then they go to market hoping that they can sell it for way over the competitive market price, right?
Yeah.
And we don't want to ever hope we want to go to market knowing we're going to be profitable with a price that is competitive. Like I want to be able to launch mine just below the top brand out there and have an even better looking product and even better looking branding. And I want to be able to put a lot of money back in my pocket. Every time I put a profit in my pocket, I want to be able to buy four or five more of those products and flip that money again. That's how we scale.
That's absolutely true. So I just want you guys to think about this. Today is April the 28th. Catch the replay so you can go through this yourself. And then her mastermind group, she's opening it up. It's going to be, I think May 1st is when she's launching these amazing courses she's going to be covering. So just think about this for just a second. We know that there are thousands upon thousands, actually millions upon millions of new online buyers, like that were never online before. They forced to buy things online. We know that all the states are slowly opening up. We know that this is occurring not just in the US, but globally. What if you had an idea? You had an idea and you attended Amy's course and you participated and you guys came up with an amazing product, a product launch strategy, a manufacturer, and you went live with this right before Q4. I just want you to process what that could do for your family financially right now. It could change everything. So, I love creating things. I have not done a private label product, just being honest. I mean, I do bundles all day long. So unofficially, quotation marks in the air.
Well, you're in the mastermind group, Nicole, so you don't have any excuses now. We're going to inspire you right into it.
There you go. I know how to buy. Like my bundles always sell out. So I'm just saying, what if you created something that took off and just sold like hotcakes during Q4? Now I have to say Q4, I think we're going to be in a perpetual Q4 situation because you have that many more buyers online. And even after stores open, there's still going to be people that will appreciate the convenience of buying online and they will continue to buy online. So you have all new customers out there that you didn't have before that you could introduce your product to. And some of you are sitting on some amazing ideas. You have some amazing thoughts in your head. You're like, nobody's ever brought this to market. You need to get with the program. So
and one other thing, Nicole, you also get with the mastermind group, it's a month-to-month thing, but you also get last month's content. So you get, right now, we just did a listing optimization masterclass. So even though we're launching this new content starting May 1st, even if you join today, you still get the listing optimization masterclass. Let me just tell you, we have had amazing results with our listing optimization masterclass. I had one girl who was at over 800,000 in rank in her category, not making sales. She changed her listing up 100,000 at rank in her category now overnight, just by making her listing more relevant, showing up for more searches. Now she's making sales. This is why I teach listing optimization. It is the key to being found online, whether you sell on Etsy, Amazon, eBay. It doesn't matter if you're a retail arbitrage seller. You've got to understand SEO. And that is what I'm teaching you. I'm teaching you SEO tricks, right? To be able to be found online. And really, we had another guy in our masterclass for listing optimization. He just changed his photos. I teach you how to do A+ content. I teach you how to do photos. You can literally open your own service-based agency writing listings once you get through my course. So, which is included for $49 a month, included with this current content. So it's just insane. I'm giving it away, literally. But it's like crazy. But I'm excited to be able to do that and help people. There's plenty of room for all of us, right? But
yeah, there is.
we had one of our guys in there just change his photos based on my 7-photo strategy. He didn't even optimize his listing yet. His conversions went from 5% to over 30%. Right there, he paid for his masterclass and then some. So just, you guys, really, I mean, it's awesome. So I can't wait to see you guys in the mastermind. We have a Slack chat that's also going. And the whole idea is to have a community of people building each other up and helping each other. The other thing we're talking about in the mastermind group right now is Google Shopping. Google Shopping just opened up. What are you doing with your website? What are you doing with that? I'm sharing how I'm merchant fulfilling. I share every day in there and just talk about hot topics and what's going on. And, you know, you can see my warehouse right behind me. So we talk about, like, what are we shipping? How are we doing it? What different things have we learned? So I'm excited to learn from all of you as well and really get into this together, and hopefully, you know, have everybody come up with a really great sourcing list and improve their listings. That's what's exciting about this one.
Let me just say, Amy spoke at our Q4 summit. She spoke at the summit we just had, listing optimization. We tweaked some of my listings for Q4, not me and Amy, but just me and my VA. And yeah, it has improved my, I was already selling out on my bundles. Now I'm really selling out. So I would just encourage you guys, all you have to do is take a look at it. If you are a person that's looking at launching a product, if you just want to improve your sales rank on your existing products, even if you're not doing private label, just look into her course, see what she has to offer. I trust Amy. When we're able to see people again for a while, I plan on going to hang out with Amy at some point. It may not happen before school starts.
We hang out virtually
together. Yeah, we were planning on getting together in summer, and then COVID showed up. So, you know.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Stupid COVID. All right. And also, you guys, if you're wanting to attend the Canton Fair virtually with us, we have a Canton Fair. You can look for the Amazing in China Canton Fair trip. That's the Facebook group. If you want to it's free. We're just attending the Canton Fair virtually together. So we're having a discussion in there and all of that. And since this is the first time Canton Fair has ever been virtual, I think all of us are going to be like, how do I do this? And how do I navigate this? And so we're just doing that discussion together. So definitely check that out too. If you guys are just wanting to get in on, and if you've never been to Canton Fair before, it's going to be kind of fun for us to do that together.
Yeah. Amy's an expert at that. I just want you to know. Hosting groups for a while. So, all right. Well, bless everybody. I know she's got stuff she's got to do. I've got stuff I've got to do with my boys. I hope this was a blessing to everybody. So thank you, Amy, for taking the time. I truly, truly, truly appreciate you. Now I got an eyelash on my eye. And I'll talk to you. I will talk to you later.
All right. Bye, everybody. Thank you.